Good afternoon, friends. You're only going to hear me right now in this moment. We are just coming back from a power outage. All the electricity just went out. These guys are still playing the game a little bit. They're just doing some simple NPC stuff that's really quick, but we're going to jump right back into it. So sorry that this broke up. There's a good chance that it gets broken up again. So if this goes down again, just assume that the storm got me a second time, and I will keep trying to come back. This might have to be piecemealed back together later. Probably not because I'll spend too much time, but I'll shut up. Let's get back into the game. Let me just unmute with these guys.
We don't have to act it out, but I intend to start a petition kind of thing to leave the area where the dragons are as like a sanctuary area where people are not to step foot.
Right,
I will not be in the form. I will not be in the form of Clotho when I choose to do this. I'll be in a different form, and I'll be like fucking enthralling the crowd like a motherfucker. But however well that does over time, whatever. But I'm gonna be doing that kind of thing.
Yeah, give me a persuasion roll.
Do you hire Orlith to play jazz?
I normally say at disadvantage, but I'll give you this at regular because you're doing all your bard shit. It's kind of like what you're good at, right?
Bard shit.
Oh, you're good.
That was kind of designed for, I guess.
Bard shit.
Oh.
Welcome back, Ed. By the way.
Thanks.
Yes, we're happy to have you. I thought
No,
I
you're good.
killed you with my character.
Nope.
It shows too much for you. Yes.
Oh shit! I'm not doing very well.
10. You make some progress. This will work like clocks, like lights in the dark. Give you 1 out of 4 to getting people to just leave the dragon alone.
Got some signatures. I'm like, yeah, yeah.
Stop that dragon before a party goes and kills it, right?
Also, I keep taking down every time someone posts up about the dragon. I just keep like ripping those signs down.
Oh, dang.
In a couple weeks, I'm gonna remove that quest from the board, probably. I think.
If the Sunday
So
group
until
doesn't-
then, if you rolled really well, I'd probably just take it down now. Until then, you can still. Because I know Jake really wants to kill that dragon.
I'm gonna murder the shit out of Jake then.
Are you gonna go with him on it and stab him in the
Him, and then just as soon as he's going for the dragon, just like, ha!
Oh, there goes my
Hope gets
power.
another body.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes!
Poor Jake, I killed him last time too, didn't I?
Yeah. Well, we
Imagine
all
him.
contributed to the zip.
I didn't kill him. You and
Well,
Melissa did.
no, we didn't touch him. He exploded himself. We just tried to be nice.
You definitely crit him for like 56 damage in 1 hit. Alright,
Yeah.
you definitely touched him.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
God.
X-Blade Warlock Spike crit, alright, that's good.
Smite.
Any of the brothers, anything you guys want to do before we switch to other characters?
I think I need to go to the bar. That would be best for me. What about you, brother?
I'll catch up with you later. And he's going to head back to the spot where his contact met him earlier.
Alright. Who do we want to do first? I'm cool with Ed, because Ed was out for a little bit.
Yes.
Ed, you want a scene at the bar?
No, that's probably where I would see Tatsuo off.
Okay.
For the session, he would probably go there, and then he'd be in that like very Dragon Age style. He blends back into the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
background shot of the next bar scene.
Yeah. Yep.
Rio, you depart. You head out. You go through an alley, go through somebody's house for a brief moment. You know, they're probably like in on it too. It's not like they're like, "Who are you?" You know, you go back there. You stand in your little alley. Wait, maybe 30, 45 seconds, and you're greeted again. And you say, "Hey, man, hey, welcome back. How's it going?"
I've thought about your offer.
Yeah. Good thing to do. Think about stuff. Yep.
Yes. I'll do it.
Really? All right. Well, is this a one-man job, or you get put a team together to do this? You're the expert, after all.
I work alone.
All right. Well, I trust you'll know where to find him.
I have my own digging to do. Unless you have some information that I can have in advance.
Nothing particularly incriminating right now. But hey, there's a camp you can go if you get found out. You need to run out a little bit. And it's a few days east, day north or so. There's a camp there. People like-minded individuals. They'll take care of you. Cute camp, by the way.
Thank you.
The alley cat's just walking around. Right?
You smell like fish because of your brother. Yes.
Yes, exactly. I'm drawing all the alley cats while having this
Smells like
conversation.
fish.
Roll for initiative.
So you said the encampment. The encampment was north of Bastion.
Three days east, one day north, right kind of on the mountain base there. If you gotta leave town, collect your payment there. If I can't get you.
Should I head there before or after?
You head there after, but you don't need to go there if you don't get caught.
I'm gonna turn and leave.
All right.
Head to the bar.
Have a good one. Stay dry out there. Don't get your
Fuck off.
He's like, yep, sounds about right. Walks off. So we resume at the bar, right? Let's get a music change for that. Let's get yeah. We cut to the bar. I think when we move over, it's a sunshiny day. We see Orlith jamming out on her saxophone. Our blue-skinned tiefling. What are you, like, sitting on a table? Like,
Yes.
doing it?
Yes. I am doing the video that was on Eurovision.
Oh my god.
It's really entertaining. And the beat is my tail helping me to keep the tail.
Oh my god.
Epic sax guy, yes.
Yeah, we see Orlith doing that. Who's our next character we see? Who's Kristen? Who are you playing? You playing
I'm
Clotho
gonna
again?
play Kelder for this one.
Oh.
Alright.
What class is Orlith?
Morning time.
What class is Orlith?
Just curious.
A bar. Wait, Orlith is the bard.
Oh, she is a bard?
Thank you.
I'm a College of Lore bard. Yes, and I am a standard tiefling.
And Kristen, you're
Orlith
going...
is the randomly generated character. It's
Everything was
alright.
rolled.
Did you say you're going Kelder, Kristen?
Kelder.
Okay. He's a rogue, right?
I'm a really great bard.
Yes.
Is he level 4? Or 3?
3.
He's 3.
He's level 3. I think he'll level up on this mission.
Oh yeah, if I don't die.
Orlith's level 4.
Yes, I am a yes,
Still has
I'm
12 HP, but also level 4.
Hey.
So
Yes.
we got Kelder. We see Kelder at the bar hanging out. So this is also in game. This is like 2 weeks later.
Yeah, no, Kelder is fucking
after you guys return.
miserable. Slept a week.
Oh. In 2 weeks?
In 2 weeks.
Jeez. Really?
As if the hallucinations weren't gonna be bad enough. It's now he hasn't slept for 2 weeks.
Kelder, are you there
Obviously, he has
alone?
slept, but he just looks like he looks super
Yeah,
disheveled.
not
He looks
rested.
a little thin. Like, you thought he was thin before, now he's even, like, a little more gaunt. Terrible bags under his eyes, and he is just... That's my best description.
Are you there alone, or did you bring your new friend who you took back with you?
He can be there, and I offered him room for across the hall where the damn it, and
Jesse's adopted parents died. So Juliet's over there.
so kind of said like that space is semi-open, blah 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 blah. Maybe they can take it over, and then
So do you give her pretty much free reign? Because the situations in which she was taken back were not the kindest.
no, she doesn't get free reign. She's
Okay.
yeah, no.
Okay.
Because we still got to get shit out of her, right?
Yeah. she's
Whoever
with
was on
you.
that mission.
This is when it was you, Ronai, Sylvia.
Yeah, I think we've been trying to pump her for information.
Okay.
Yes.
Make like if you're like really like what kind of pumping are we talking about?
Oh,
here?
at first it was like borderline torture, but we
Alright,
didn't take her to the
so,
hotel until after the torture. The hotel is only if she proves that she's not a psychopath that we think she is.
All right. Give me like an intimidation roll with advantage or something.
What the
Because
hell
I'm
is happening?
Sylvia is helping. She's using her tusk.
Advantage
to-
11. 11's not bad.
You know, I'm super intimidating when I look all gaunt like this.
Sure.
Yeah, we're gonna have to change the music for this. This is listen, I killed 2 characters while playing this music. It's Hearst music. Okay? this is cow killing music right here. This
Yeah.
Music.
No.
Is anyone else getting flashing cameras or no?
Sometimes.
Can
Yeah.
I've been getting.
Can
it.
I put us to
lost,
USC?
I actually lost power, but it didn't go out long enough.
Can I just
Oh,
quick?
really?
Could I flip us to US East and see if that helps?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
before
try
that.
jumping.
All right. Cameron, hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
We good?
Sounds
We
good.
Yeah,
I was
we're
waiting for you to jump, and Kristen just doesn't make the jump with us. It's like, no.
No.
Yeah, because she is muted, so that's the first step. Okay, now we're back.
I'm sorry, I'm just using a fucking loud ass thing, so I keep muting myself when I'm not.
You're
talking.
You're murdering your husband
That's
while
fine.
you're playing D&D. Yes.
Yeah, I think so. I think we cut to a scene in the pretty much abandoned house. It hasn't been. Nobody else is living there yet, next to
Yes.
Kelder's place.
No.
Sylvia can be there too if you want.
I will probably be there just so he doesn't do anything too much stupid because he looks really tired and not well.
And we see Juliet, who is this. Well, when you captured her, she was well dressed, like very flowery blouse, all of that stuff. We see her tied to a chair. I assume some kind of.
Oh, I tied her
Something.
well.
Yeah, that actually did happen. Sylvia is an expert bondage person.
Heck yeah.
Definitely a dom.
Every Wednesday.
Oh my god.
Part-time job. So you have her. I think she's probably got a little blood running down her usually blood red lips. At this point, it's actual blood, her own blood.
How do you like your own blood now?
She's like, not a big fan. Never really was a fan, to be honest. So what do you want? How long are you gonna keep me here? Elder, you're gonna die if you keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, you need like food.
Everything I eat tastes
Oh,
like
I'm
ass.
sorry,
And then
I forgot,
punch her again.
I forgot.
Fucking punch her again.
Okay.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
why? When will I taste things?
You knock her down. You knock her. The chair goes down, and Sylvia pulls it back up.
Okay.
Tastes
that
like
really close
ash.
thing where you
She's
like
like,
pull her
"Calder,
in and
I've
it's like
told-
right in her face.
I've told you, I can't reverse it.
He's gonna freaking beat you up more
What?
and more.
Do I do? And before she answers, another punch, and then bring her
Okay.
back up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I think on that second punch, you for the first time, you can smell like her fear a little bit in her, right?
Oh
That
fuck!
like sense kicks in, and you're like, oh man, if you could just just eat that up,
Oh,
be delicious, right?
Fuck you.
And she's like,
Kelder.
Kelder, you need to feed. Don't be a martyr about this. It's a gift, not a curse.
But this is. Ah! Why? Just like, but just trying to figure out like what to do, like what maybe I don't know. Sylvia feels really hopeless, and she's slightly freaked out about this view.
I kind of start freaking out at the idea of feeding because it just reminds me of the original event. And so then I'm like, will they always look like him? And then I look like I'm about to punch her again, but then I actually wait for the answer.
She says, no? Look like who? Look like what?
No, I punch her!
Oh,
Ha!
yeah. Oh, make another, make like a wisdom save for me real quick.
Oh, you're going down, bitch.
Kelder's got
God,
a
what is
rich
my
history of shit wisdom save.
Why, Kristen? Why?
Yeah, you punch her.
I can't roll a fucking 11.
We get like the camera shot where
Yeah.
you like punch her and your arm covers the camera, and then when your arm goes down, you just see poor Samuel. Do you know how Samuel died? Did you watch him die?
No, I did not stay for his death, so I always
I think-
picture all these crazy things.
Yeah, every time it's a different like maul. Like this time he's just like his face like half mauled off, and he's just like, I don't know what you're talking about. And you're, oh man, you just wanna.
Oh my god,
Ooh.
I'm gonna hit her one more time, and then I'm gonna do what I imagine feeding is like, because I'm getting overwhelmed. And I fucking hate this bitch.
Yeah, you hit your kid, you know, in the face there.
God damn it!
And
Not again.
you look, and I think you just like lock eyes, and like this sort of like daze. So Sylvia, from your perspective, you just see the two of them like lock eyes. They're real close, and you see like all the worry, all the fright in her eyes. She just kind of goes like, ugh, like almost like comatose for a brief moment. And then just kind of like passes out after, maybe like 15 seconds of that.
Whoa.
And Kelder, oh man, you feel like you just had like a nice steak dinner. Oh, it's been a while since you got something like that.
I feel full, and then I stand up and I kind of look at myself in that shocked way, and then I look down at her, and it's no longer my son. And then I fucking push the chair over, and I just want it to thematically break. I don't care if we tie her to a new chair. But, and then I just kind of like hobble out of the room, and I go straight to the goddamn bar, and I'm gonna...
We'll take
I don't
care
even
of her.
say anything to you either. I just like, huh, and then, ugh.
What the? Why? Okay, one more time. Let's watch you. Go over the shoulder, trying to see if she's still alive, and hopefully Kelder will not go psycho once more that soon.
The one thing you would know is to go far southeast. I mean, not west.
Southeast, yes.
Or Kelder would, maybe not Sylvia.
No, probably not, but maybe I would join.
Where you were directed before, where the leader of these people are, who can really help you with your problem and
God
teach you
damn.
a little more
Fucking
about
hell.
Do you still need her? Oh, why? Okay.
You don't hear any response, you're just left alone.
What the heck?
Yeah.
And that's Sylvia confused. And that's
So yeah, I think we get like Aura jamming on the saxophone. The double doors just like swung open through Kelder walking in, walks
Oh my
past the
God.
camera. Josh, who do we see?
You're looking at Aurelia probably in the
No,
bar, like going over the mission board, just kind of scanning like what's available. Just totally like no nonsense, going looking for something to do for sure. Probably like a mug in her hand. She's just kind of casually glancing over everything that's up there.
I gotcha. And Ed, who who do we get for Ed?
We would see, we would see at a table, like a table. It's probably too big for him. We would see Atlas, the furball druid. He'd be sitting at this table. It's too big for him. He's got a single tiny little glass of milk in front of him. And when the doors slam open and Kelder comes in at one point, imagine it shakes his table a little bit, and the glass like almost spills over, and he takes his big, like meaty hands and just stabilizes it perfectly, and then takes a little sip of the milk and puts it back down. And says, good. And he just sort of sitting there with a big smile on his face. Probably his eyes like switching over to the notice board every once in a while, waiting for someone to take something so he can immediately approach them.
I'm
Also,
watching
for
Atlas
Kristen and
where he's
Michaela,
going. Yes.
this takes place. Also, check out my new hand. This takes place immediately after your guys' mission.
Whatever you say,
So-
traffic cone.
So Milo, Might, and Oreo have all returned.
Oreo, you
just,
cannot
you know-
miss her. Definitely not.
Yeah, I like the idea just because I play both characters. That way, like, Kelder walks in just as Might is like,
This is grumpy dwarf.
it's like, hey, man,
Yes.
yo, what's his problem? And just leaves.
Excuse me. Don't want to step on anybody. Okay. And that's Oreo.
Kelder, when you do barge in, you don't get the usual sass you get when you enter. Usually, you know, there's some asshole dragonborn in the back talking shit to you. He's not here.
I only realized that after 10 minutes of self-loathing, and that I thought I came here to feel better, and even though I fucking hate that Dragonborn a while ago, so then I just kind of look up, and then I try to order a drink, take a drink. Does it still taste like ash when I drink this time?
Yeah, it still tastes awful.
Okay, so then I
Maybe this
take
time
a
it's not
huge-
ash. Maybe this time it tastes sort of like, I don't know, dirt. Maybe that's a little better.
take a huge gulp, and then I sputter it out, and I just like toss the thing to the side, and I just sulk there.
Yeah, Milo's like, not feeling it, buddy. Oh man.
I'm in disdain, and then look away.
Oh my god. No.
I'm having a great time today.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You witness all of this, Atlas. It's kind of a regular occurrence. You're still smiley as ever.
I will finish my performance and I will sit down next to Atlas. So Atlas, are we traveling somewhere? Yes.
I was gonna wait for if anybody was taking anything. I just point over at the board.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty strong and it can heal, like you, buddy. Because you're my best friend. Yes.
I like friends.
Me too.
So out of character, we can all choose our. I think we cut to Aurelia choosing the mission, but we can all as a group choose the mission.
Yes.
If you want, in the spreadsheet on the missions, there
Yeah.
are 5
Love not
missions.
lust, flesh and bones, uneasy allies, fish out of water, and out of the grave.
And the beast above, if you guys want to take
Which
on
we're
that.
not doing if we want to live.
You know,
because-
maybe not the best dragon killing party.
No!
Wait, where did you get these?
I'm like
Yeah, I don't see them anymore.
it's in the link.
It's in the. I'm doing everything in the Google Doc in the spreadsheet.
Oh, okay.
It's just way easier. It's way easier to organize it.
Okay.
So you go on the spreadsheet, go into the missions tab. It should
It
be.
should be on this thing. Yes.
But,
I shared the link if it's quicker.
yeah. So we got Out of the Grave, which has been up for a little bit. Not going anywhere though. Which is to rescue the wizard from the far off place. You have Fish Out of Water, which is that a Triton journal recovered and translated from a Triton journal was recovered and translated from a destroyed encampment. It speaks of further Triton plans to establish settlements on land. Mentions another settlement 3 days southwest of the Bastion. Underneath the Allies, which is a Hobgoblin Expeditionary Force, is set up shop northeast of here at the foot of the mountains. There's an exile camp near there to make sure they're okay and find out what those damn gobs are up to, and kill them too if you want. Flesh and Bones is gnolls have been exhibiting some peculiar behavior as of late. There's a roaming band 5 days west. If you could examine their behavior as well as bring me back remains of as many as you can, both flesh and bone, to the ruined village 3 days west, I have aught to trade you. And then Love Not Lost, which is a hold man in the hut 1 day east of the village, says his wife was taken by exiles. He asked for help getting her back. They're forcing him to get food for him and collect from him. Location marked on the map. Which this is the last couple ones are jobs posted from other people.
Yes.
Which if we move over to the map, you can see the X designates where the old man's wife is. The old man being the same old man that you all met long ago. Or no, they never. No, this is from the hut that you guys didn't investigate.
Because then investigate with who? What's me?
That was the last party. That was Sylvia, Ronai, Kelder.
Yeah.
Right?
Sylvia knows. It was interesting. To say the least. Yes.
So if any of those sound interesting. Also, word around town. A few days south. I just ping it here on the map. There seems to be some new camp set up, some kind of, I don't know, some sort of religious camp.
Yeah. Called Sonolith. We have no idea.
Camp Sonolith is set up there. Not sure what it's for or what it's doing, but it's there. Also, there was a trade ship that came in recently, but things didn't go too well. Yeah, like, you know, not as many people, not as much. Not didn't really turn a good profit there.
No. Not at all. Yes. Continue.
So, feel free to choose any of those or none of those and do your own thing.
Let's find Mo's odd lost cat. Yes.
It's
Mr.
somewhere in
Snuggles
that
is somewhere. I
It
cannot
lies.
find my cat.
100 days to the north.
He's looking for love. That's his whole mission. Don't mind me. I'll be quiet.
I mean, the oldest one is out of the grave.
I can
Out of the
observe.
Grave will probably not expire for a long time, if ever. Just so you know, I'm not planning on getting rid of it. I will like change the color and change stuff to make it clear if something will expire, just so you don't feel obligated.
Yeah, the two most interesting ones to me are Out of the Grave and Love Not Lost.
As a romantic Orlith is, she would love to maybe get this couple back together for her stories and her saxophone playing as she performs it. Just to take yes. Sorry.
Saxophone.
And the other no, Out of the Grave sounds a little more death wishy. Thus, Kelder's interested in that one.
I'll go where Atlas will go. He'll protect me.
I'll
Yes.
protect everybody.
But mostly me. Cover me!
The same.
Okay. Don't leave me. Ever.
Those magic stones, though, am I right?
I mean, bro, they're pretty cool.
Feel?
You can break the tie.
Mm.
Stuff happening.
I just want to get out and see a bit more of the world and see if I can find any other parts of the stars I haven't seen yet. New skies.
Then
Whatever takes us furthest.
That's Out of the Grave. That's the furthest, so that's a 10-day
Yeah,
trip.
that's
there.
10-day trip.
Do that one.
okay.
Out of the Grave.
Sure.
Think we're all in agreement.
Mm.
Elder wants to die.
I don't know if she'll live for long.
Atlas wants to map the stars.
This is the more dangerous one, so it'll be fun with Squish Party.
God damn it.
Mm. Maybe
Just
we
because it's
should
the longest one.
take somebody wrong with us?
So the current people who are available are Bardrin and Leah. That's it. Astra's dead. Milo and Bronco are tired.
Leah, my fellow friend of the church, would you like to join us on this journey? Which is
Leah's like, oh, Orlith, it's been some time.
in some time.
You see Leah with her emo ass, like fucking black hair over one eye, hair care.
Yeah.
She's like, where are you off to?
Somewhere out of the grave. It's far north. Somewhere. Over that way.
East, southeast.
It's southeast, and we're going to be looking for. Let me look at the. And we're looking for a wizard. Oh, Genasi wizard needs our help, and I think you would be a great addition to our little group. Which,
Gotcha.
we're not
That's,
that little, but like.
Yeah, I'm standing like right behind Orlith, just like, not little.
It's out in the grave, isn't it? Never been out there.
Me neither.
Huh? Should be fun. Sure.
Let's go, friend.
Leah will join you. Leah has entered your party.
She shall be mine. I will win before Jake.
Oh, I forgot. Everybody's still trying to sleep with Leah.
Here we go.
Go. Yo, I know your fiance just died, but like, I'm really trying to get that.
Oh my god.
She's patient. She knows. She plays a saxophone. She knows how to be smooth.
This is true.
We'll see.
Maybe. I just need to find items like in Dragon Age and just like slowly give it until their like approval goes high.
Yeah, that's totally how this works, right? It's totally.
Yeah,
You
look, I
keep
found out
giving her
quickly.
fucking sticks.
Do you want a stick? Love me. Sorry. Continue.
So before we embark on our long journey,
Yes.
I think it's time to look back over the new adventuring rules. All right.
They're really fun, and we're doomed. If we're traveling for 10 days.
We've used these a couple times. I like them a lot more. They go a lot quicker.
Yeah. So fun.
There's 3 roles. Each of you choose a role as you leave. Pathfinder, Lookout, or Quartermaster. See at the bottom. 3 roles. I think if you if you have, so you guys got 4 people. NPCs don't take part. I'm just cutting NPCs out. It's
Okay.
well,
We have enough people.
unless you don't have enough people to fill all 3 roles, then the NPCs jump in.
Okay.
If there's 4 of you, one of you can help another person and give them advantage on the roll. Essentially.
Okay.
Also, carrying capacity is kind of a thing. So, this is going to sound a little bit complicated at the start.
We can get it.
Trust me, it's not.
I've played with Tomb Travel rules. Couldn't get worse than that. You're totally fine.
Wait and see. Also, so the way we're doing it was doing bad rolls, average rolls, and then good rolls. If you get a good roll, you choose one good thing from the list. If you get a bad roll, you choose one of the bad things. If you neutral roll, we just move on.
Where in travel does because you I don't know what the actual technical thing that you gave Atlas, since he knows the stars kind of well. You said something about me having some sort of bonus to getting around. I don't know.
I think you have an advantage when you're a Pathfinder.
Okay,
You have Pathfinder, yeah.
I'll give you just natural advantage at it.
thank you. That's what I'll call that. Cool.
So provisions. So you can take a number of items. So you have a group carrying capacity. We're not doing it on an individual basis. It's equal to the number of party members, which in this case is 5, and Leah does count here.
Yes.
Plus your guys' combined strength score. So party numbers, and then your combined strength score divided by 10. So what is everybody's strength all combined? Let me know your strengths when you got them.
9.
All right, Leah's got 11, so that's 20.
8.
28. Atlas.
What's Kelder's?
9.
Mm, 14.
29.
Just
Wait,
like me.
28. 37. 41. So 4. So you get 9 slots,
9
essentially.
slots. Okay. So
Now you can carry up to 50% more, but you'll get a level of exhaustion every day for
Yep.
carrying more. Not a cumulative level. You'll get your level of exhaustion, then you'll sleep it off. And you'll get your level of exhaustion. It's just if you accumulate other exhaustion, you won't be able to recover from it.
Mhm.
So if you look under the provisions thing, each one of these provisions takes up 1 slot. You have food, which is enough food for the party for 1 day.
Yes.
Traps are will be used consumable traps you can set down either at camp, either not at camp, whatever. You'll have some traps in you. Resources, you're not taking with you. That's what you're taking back. This is very Darkest Dungeon, and what your treasure is going to take slots to carry back. Pipeweed, which is if you use it during a short or long rest, everybody who smokes some will get inspiration.
Yeah.
Alcohol, which is you can drink it during a short or long rest to give everybody a 1-hit die of temp HP.
Yeah, 13. That would be for me.
Medicinal supplies are you don't need to rest. If you just spend it, everybody instantly gets to heal 1 hit die of HP after a fight, just like quick bandaging up.
Yeah.
And then adventuring gear is shit where it's like can I have like some rope on me? Can I have a shovel? It's not on your character. We can just whip it out like that.
Mhm.
So it's worth noting on every roll, Pathfinder, Lookout, and Quartermaster, one of the good results is bank food. You can use that to add food to your list, or to I bank food, I get the food, and then that's what we eat today, so we don't have to mark off food or whatever.
Mhm.
Although Quartermaster can get more stuff than just food. You could also, you could also spend a day to hunt. If you do run low on food, you can restock that way.
So banking food, does that count against our carry weight?
It does, unless you eat it. So the way I usually see banking food is you need to eat food every day, or else you'll get exhaustion, right? If you don't bank food, if you bank food, you can just be instead of using our stock, we'll just eat that one.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, because it's a 10-day journey and we only have 9 slots, so.
which you can also I said, spend the day hunting. Also, the way random encounters work.
Mhm.
Also, first off, everybody, before we forget, you're all well rested, which means you're leaving Bastion with double your max HP.
Yes, I'm
Um,
slightly stronger, so that would be.
So
nice.
long rests in the wild work exact same as regular long rests, except there's no hit point recovery. It's still hit dice. So every day you travel, you get 1 point of attention. I roll a d6. If I roll the number of attention you have minus or equal to or under, you get a random encounter and it resets it to 0. Also, every encounter has a 25% chance of being a lucrative encounter, which means you'll either get experience point for confronting it, or you could get more experience, or you get more loot, such as the flail snail. Then also, and also it's a 25% chance, but if you get 4 encounters and you haven't gotten one, the 4th one's just guaranteed. To sort of hedge the statistics there. And that's that. So I leave it to you guys to put it together.
I think I'll find the path. Might be best for me.
So. Yes. I could be maybe Lookout, because I am not strong.
Has Atlas and Kelder haven't worked together, right?
Correct.
No, you
This
didn't.
is your first time meeting Kelder. He
Hmm.
on this mission because he was just looking for something to get his mind off shit. So he was very unhappy, and yeah,
Got it.
You just got tagged along. And you're like,
I was like, fucking fine.
Yeah, I'll be a Pathfinder.
Okay, then I will assist and Lookout because that's where my stuff is the best.
Mhm.
So I think you have the higher perception, so you'll just roll with it perception advantage. Kristen.
So I don't have to do it. Okay.
So you just give Kristen advantage.
Oh.
Or
Yes,
you could
I
be
am
a
assistant.
quartermaster.
Oh.
Because Kelder's got like +7 to perception.
Yeah.
So.
So when is the quartermaster? What do I roll for quartermaster?
I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, I was wondering what your guys' opinions were. I kind of like there's a lot of skill proficiencies like cooking. Could even say investigation.
Yes.
Or not, like
Survival?
knowledge, like nature, as far
Oh.
as you're in charge of like the food, you're in charge of all
I can-
that stuff.
Do that.
Wouldn't
I
that
can
be-
also entertain?
Wouldn't that be like a survival roll?
Effectively, it's something of the. I mean, it's up to what Tom.
survival- Survival's a little
Nature. Nature is more like
Survival's a little more
Determining-
Pathfinder.
The only
finding
time
where you're going.
The only time I've seen Quartermaster implemented was in Dungeon World, and the role was made to, like, effectively whether or not all the food was distributed properly or not, and then, like, there was the other
Kinda like-
thing, like, if they
think
failed, they
medicine-
would lose shit.
Medicine is also
Medicine, yeah.
appropriate here because you're not so much like you're not setting the pace. You're not like cutting your way through everything. That's what Atlas is doing here.
hmm
You're just kind of like making sure everybody's okay. Kind
I
of like
can
the trainer, in a sort of way. I don't know. Also, cooking the food. Anything you think is appropriate, you can roll. I'm pretty open to interpretation.
I cannot fight, but I can be a service to entertain you and make you all feel okay.
I'd be even tempted to allow performance, honestly, by entertaining the camp.
Mhm.
It's
I can try.
supplies.
That's my job.
This one, the quartermaster is the most loosey goosey. It's
Well-
also the least important.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
says it's defined as providing quarters, rations, clothing, and other supplies. Like
Mhm.
that's a quartermaster.
That's the textbook definition.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just notice a good one adds like this getting someone to tell a story of their past, healing.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I like
in
that.
our rules,
Ah,
Now these are good rolls. Actually, I didn't even. I thought you were asking. Yeah, these are fine. Remove a level of exhaustion. This is great. These are perfect.
So the way on the fail, the loss of faith must switch roles. That just means you can't do that role anymore. You got to switch with somebody else.
yes.
Lose a
You're
piece of
essentially
meat,
just
yeah.
putting everybody through hell.
Touch. Yeah, quartermaster seems good.
Um,
I'll do quartermaster.
if you ever have somebody not doing a role, I get to just choose a bad thing every time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
You don't want that. You don't want that. That's what
We
people start
don't.
dying. That's what people start. So Pathfinder Atlas, Lookout, Kelder,
Mm.
Quartermaster Orlith,
Mm.
and then Aurelia, you can help anybody. And also-
Probably assist pathfinding.
Okay. Gotcha.
I think would make the most sense for the character, probably.
So as far as your gear goes, does anybody want to track your provisions?
Yes, so we have 3 food, 1 weed, 1 alcohol, 1 medical supply. We need 3 more.
The veteran gear sounds pretty good.
Adventuring gear. Now we need 2.
Another medical supply.
Medical supply.
Another medical supply.
Medical supply. Alright, like, yes! Oh, yes, we do. We need this. Yes. Thank you. Okay, we got this.
It's
For
a
now.
collaborative effort.
Oh, if you have something else, I mean, that's fine.
I'm sure Ed has food taken care of.
Yes. We have 3 food
Some
for now.
sort of druid way of doing that.
Yes.
Uh,
Summon an apple. Yes. Enjoy.
berry.
Eat the berry. Eat the rainbow.
Yes, so that giraffe scares me. It's not natural.
All right. So
Okay.
we get the camp's all, or the group's all meeting up at the gate to head out.
Yes.
You three of you all know each other, and then there's this dude Kelder who looks a little coked out.
just a little, and by a little, a lot.
Kelder, I
So
miss
there's no
you.
saying no, but why did you bring Kelder along?
Is there cocaine in Bastion?
I heard he's been stuck here for 2 weeks, and I think he needs like a day out. Like, or like a 10A is out. Maybe it's the kids. I think Aurelia's like, oh, the kids are probably like, that's too much, and Milo can take care of them at the bar. You know, let's tell Calder he needs like a break from his children. Yes, that's what I heard. People in parenting is hard. Being a
For
single
the
parent.
kids, the kids, even though Milo's back, the kids pretty much work at the bar like full time now.
Yes.
Child
like
labor.
running drinks and stuff. And
Calder, it's like a vacation. You're gonna have a fun time with us. Not him.
Like new people.
He's also much more better. You okay? He's gonna be fine.
Yes.
Tired?
Well, this is starting really great. Well, let's go.
Oh man.
I got a spell.
yeah,
You got a
Grizzly's
spell
like,
on you.
Oh, I am fine. Let's go.
Feel like you could
Good luck,
use a
everybody.
spell.
He'll warm up to you eventually.
We
He
seem
doesn't
pretty
like me either.
nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of cold.
I'll put my arm around Atlas. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, and it's like a situation where they're like around my arm and I just move and she swings. It's just like,
It's like
just my big arms.
at this point, you guys go to head out. Gate opens, no problem. Patty's got his fucking muscles built. He's got this shit taken care of. He's like, "You got it, boss." He's working on it. Gets it open for you real quick.
Good form.
He's like, "Thanks." You swing out, and go on your way. So, oh, I got this sick P icon. So, your destination. Let me mark an X for your destination on here. Oh, I counted wrong.
What's
Your
happening?
destination is all the way down here.
oh, southeast 10 days. Yeah, I mean,
Brandon, don't abuse Christian.
Your first day out. Let's everybody make your rolls. We just go in order of the rolls, so we just go Quartermaster, then the Pathfinder, then not Quarter. Pathfinder, Lookout, Quartermaster.
What kind of roll? Wisdom.
You have advantage.
Survival.
Yes.
Survival makes most sense here.
20.
Oh, it's a good roll.
oh yeah, dirty 20.
Nice.
So you get a good result. You can move an extra space, have an advantageous camp position, bank food, or leave a trail for next time. Which means I'll make a little mark on the map. Next time people travel that way, they'll get advantage on their.
I don't like being nice. Let's leave a trail.
Leave a trail.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll make a little. I think I'll do a little red T on there. Leave a trail.
Gotta watch out for him, Kristen. He's gonna have to bandage your head like by the time he's done.
So what is the?
Yeah, there you go.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. So what's Atlas's trail like? Is it just a very, very well kept path? Is it,
I just sort of wave my club with the big orb on the end. It's got all the stars inside. But I make the path kind of clear up. All the greens just kind of curl over to the sides, and it's nice.
Yeah, is it so much you hitting them, or you're just suggesting
I'm
the players
just
move?
passing
and
it
they're
by,
Like, they're
whispering.
like, oh yeah, sure thing.
Yeah. More like that.
This
All
dude
right.
is so high.
I wonder what he's having. Yes.
All right, Kelder, give me your
Having a big
lookout
smile.
Swish.
Let's do this shit.
Nice. Whoa.
Oh, Oh,
There you
Oh.
go.
Gosh. Ed
Yeah.
already has advantage on pathfinding, so you can help somebody else if you want. You can help the quartermaster with this.
Oh, look out.
Look out. All right,
Yep.
27. Kristen, choose
Oh,
two.
shit.
Choose 2 from the good list.
Yeah.
You know what?
Got
On
you.
a real good roll, choose 2. I think that's what we did. I think somebody crit failed, so we're like, yeah, you know what? Choose 2 bad
2.
things.
Yeah.
So let's try.
I
down.
want to find a lucrative encounter and catch wind of an encounter before the initiative is rolled.
Mm.
All right.
Is there a cow?
Power leveling.
Oh no. Oh.
Oh no! Don't listen to me. There's
It's
no
the
cow.
dragon. It's the dragon.
No.
Oh, shit.
No, this is perfect. Michaela is the only one who would have idea. Michaela, this is the hex. So, go ahead. Move you guys over because I still have the map up.
What's this shit?
I even got the drawing still on there. Jeez.
Oh my god.
Let me just move
What
your
is this?
characters.
We're done.
My greatest creation.
There is already a hex on this map, so just ignore it. It's not a real hex. I don't know. So you break your way through. Kelder, your intuitions kick in, right? No normal person could do this, but something tells you there's something a little bit off the normal path. You kind of like, maybe, do you go off and check alone, or do you go?
Oh, I totally go alone. I don't
Since
trust
you-
this happy-go-lucky asshole over here.
And this is also just so you know with the roll, you don't have to make a stealth roll or anything. You will know what this encounter is before it happens.
Yes.
So you go alone. Kelder, you break through some branches. Oh.
He's gone. Yeah.
Yeah, because
I was like helping him
you
look
helped
out,
him, you
and he
helped
just
him, so you
disappeared.
probably have some role. You have some clue. Also, something is up here.
Do
Do you
you,
say anything as the
do you
grumpy
ask
old
for
man?
any help, Kelder, anything? You just
Like,
disappear?
we're looking at something and we both probably turn our attention to it, and then you look back and you just see the bushes starting to rumble, and you're like, what the fuck?
Oh, no.
Or like slips into the bushes away.
Oh, this is
Never separate the party. Okay.
doing the whole thing where, like, looking around for a minute, like, waiting for him to come back, and he's not coming back. You go, God damn it! And then just start, like, following him out.
Is there a
so
point where we
Kelder-
turn around? It's just you? Okay, go ahead.
Kelder, you break through the woods into this small open clearing. This is
Cow.
recent too. This just happened.
Continue. Sorry, this is good.
you break through. I don't know what pulled you this direction. Did you get a hunger a little bit?
Yeah, like I felt like a motion over there. Like I thought I heard something, and then I could feel the thing next, and it kind of pulled me.
Oh yeah, you feel like a strong sense of like pain and anguish, and it's just
Oh,
delicious.
motherfucker's gotta
What?
go.
So you break through the clearing. Ever the careful Kelder you are, and looking out, you see 2 dead bodies. One Goliath, one Azamar with her wings down on the ground. The Goliath covered in blood, dried blood at this point, and you see a cow grazing nearby.
Are you kidding? It's the fucking cow. Oh my god, it's the cow.
The goddamn cow is a
There's so
cow,
much
so-
blood.
I didn't draw it.
So much blood.
It happened. It was terrifying.
It's the
Trauma.
fucking cow.
I creep up to the bodies.
Now you'll have to make a stealth roll to see if you can pass the cow.
For the cow. Don't go towards the cow.
The cow
The
is
little
dangerous.
cow. menacing at all? Like, do I get the sense that this is a murdering cow?
It's just grazing.
Really?
Sneak up. Nothing gives me the sense anything's wrong. I sneak up.
Yeah, no problem. You sneak up.
Monster could be around here, and it's a stupid cow.
You sneak up. Do you recognize either of these dead people?
Was one Jake's old character?
One is Rufio. I don't think you ever played with Rufio.
Never played with Rufio, and I never played with the
Shira.
Jake made a strength-based wizard, and he fucking died.
No.
I made
So,
a
yeah.
great paladin, and she freaking died. Because it's great. I just need to remember next time Divine Spite. Yes, that's the
Oh,
thing.
no.
Yeah, the bull walks around nearby. There's bull things.
I just go up and I check. Is there anything on the bodies that could be of use?
I'm still, you know what? Okay. Yes, because you know.
Michaela, do you want to send another in case of death letter?
Oh, she would not do that.
They all have wills written.
Like,
You do find so Aurelia, so Kelder has walked off. The rest of the group is still like nearby.
Don't want to leave. She doesn't want to leave like Kelder by himself, so probably on like the edge of the clearing. She kind of be peeking around, like trying to see what he's doing. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Kelder, what the hell? What are you doing?
Yeah, you peek around, you peek around, and like, yeah, there's a cow and just some dead bodies. Or a bull. It's a bull. And Kelder, you loot these bodies. These bodies did have loot on the way back. You find, so each of these things takes up one slot in your inventory.
okay, we need
shit.
to eat, guys. Use some weed this time.
And smoke some weed.
Okay.
You find 2 resources. They're both worth they're 2 valued resources. So each resource takes up 2 slots, but it's worth 2 resources.
Okay.
On those bodies, as they were trying desperately to get back.
We never got back.
That's the valuables you find. You find, oh no, so the Shira is almost completely is just in like her undergarments.
Yeah.
I forgot Shira got robbed.
That's what I was trying to like tell you.
Jesus Christ.
You got robbed?
You got murdered and robbed.
It was
Oh
like,
yeah, by some characters I'm real happy got let loose.
I am.
You guys could
Yeah.
have fun with them later if you're ready.
We.
Revenge me.
There's also this cow sitting nearby.
Is he bloodied?
Earlier, the cow has not noticed Kelder. Cow
I don't
has
give a
not-
shit about that
either
cow.
hasn't noticed or doesn't care.
Shit about the cow. So I just take some of the stuff and I go.
Okay.
Go.
You
So are we drinking tonight, or are we?
yeah, Aurelia's got like her log. She's like, yeah, this isn't gonna do this.
No.
So the resources you find are all like, they're all of these sort of. These are more sort of. What was it?
We
It was
were.
stuff you guys got from the trade ship.
Yeah,
It was-
so we-
this is gonna be like almost like spices and maybe some jewelry.
Yes, because we also got some potions, but that was something else. I'm trying to remember from last time. Where's my paper?
Spice must flow.
Yeah.
Yeah, who had the potion? Who put the potion on their character sheet?
I think it might be actually Rufio because we had the potion of water breathing and fire breath. Yes.
Yeah.
And also, what do I have here? I have my paper down here. Give me a second. Okay, so we got.
I don't remember if Santana had them though. This is what. Here's
That's
the
a good
rest of the
question.
dead party. Somebody else got out just fine, didn't it?
Yeah. So we might only because she definitely has the shell. I think Rufio just crept the potions. Wait, didn't he say that they were useless? So I took them, but I was robbed too. So.
You guys can have the potions. I don't...
Okay, let's say they have the potions. So we.
All
have
right. So then you
potion of-
also find a potion of fire breathing, Kelder, and a potion of water breathing.
Yeah.
I sneak back. I just kind of like grab the shit and start sneaking back. I don't want to draw attention to myself in case it is still around.
Well, roll for in it. No.
Oh my god.
That freaking cow.
With a
doesn't deserve to
24.
live.
It's insane.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
don't notice shit.
disgusting stealth roll.
Yeah, you sneak back none the wiser the cow. Kelly, you're visibly carrying more shit on you too.
Yeah.
What?
Quickly getting rid of it. Yes.
What do you do?
Also one thing, when you leave, there's still like some faint, it's almost like leftovers. Like think like maybe like a couple day old pizza on them,
From the
but by
body?
that I mean like their emotions are leaving their body. So maybe
You feel
Oh,
embarrassment.
before I leave, like I would rather okay, so if I can feel it while I'm there, and then I notice it, and then I'm gonna take the time to like feeling like this feeding thing again.
yeah.
From Shira, you feel embarrassment. You're like, oh shit.
Do I see?
Yeah.
Do I see this?
Sure. Kelder, what is Aurelia see? Unless Kelder's just too sneaky.
I know I was stealthing through this shit, but I don't know. For this part, I don't mind if it's a little more easier to see. Now,
Okay.
with the feeding, I almost want it to be two types of feeding. One that like is super satisfying, and then the other that's almost like a light snack. So the light snack is where I kind of drain you, and I feel like I do want like a look of it where it's like it's almost like their soul is starting to leave their body. You just see like a little color of the outline of the person.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually want to lean down and I want to bite onto them. And I'm not sucking out blood, but I am like biting down and making a suck sound.
Yeah, it's like a familiar
you.
thing to your body when you're like eating.
What the shit is
Fuck.
Whatever.
You had no idea, guys.
That was a real fun session. That was,
It was
one of
so
my
good.
probably my favorite sessions so far.
Yeah.
It was.
And we
full of
didn't
shit.
die.
Oh my
Like,
god.
I also got to make Michaela cry that session. I think it's just.
You
so
made
much.
me. It was so good.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Aurelia, you totally see that happen a little bit. Yeah, Kelder, you feel good. Make a I don't know what kind of roll. Something. It's just another wisdom save. Fuck.
Will you see your dear old son? Oh, fat.
God, this is gonna make me go fucking insane.
You're not even that bad, too. You got +3.
Sorry, my fingers are damp. Come on.
Figure you can do it. You could do it, Kristen.
believe in you.
There we go.
14.
14.
14. Yeah, I think this might be the first time as you do it, that you actually you don't feel like it's a rabid feast. You feel like you actually have a little control over the matter.
Oh
Just
yeah, I
feel
let
like,
out a good
ooh.
old-fashioned sigh when I'm done. I'm like, this is what I needed.
And then you hear a.
I look up lazily. If it's a definite cow noise, I look up lazily.
Yeah, cow's munching on some grass and looking at you. Just like,
Look at the cow and I go back to what I'm doing.
all
The
right.
the cow is definitely covered in blood. You just ignore it.
Yeah, the cow is also covered in blood.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It gored him and like threw him up in the air.
And kicked him. It was
Oh my
beautiful.
It kicked him on the way down.
Really, I just feel
What?
like either the cow was there, like, okay, so coming across this scene, I kind of feel like the cow was theirs. They got attacked, and obviously the attacker didn't give a shit because she's been
Mhm.
robbed. So
Yeah.
obviously the attacker didn't give a shit about the cow. The cow is just an afterthought. So that is what I'm thinking.
You could try and take the cow with you.
I don't give a
That
shit
cow
about
will
the cow.
stay
I don't
where
need
he
a
is.
cow.
That cow doesn't deserve to be carried or taken away.
It's like
Make
a landmark
give
now.
me
That's
an
how you know
animal
we're close to
handling
home.
roll. Just don't fuck it up.
Animal handling.
Oh.
Never mind.
Do you guys think that's enough for the cow to attack? I'm pretty cool. It's a cow. It's pretty.
I mean, the DC is gonna be like super easy. It's just a chill
Right.
cow grazing.
I was thinking like 5 to be honest.
Sweet.
Unless
Yeah,
you
that's-
got
that's
the
fair.
objections. I was
I
gonna,
mean,
No,
I was
he
gonna be
maybe
like, just in case of a crit fail.
Maybe-
He's full. He killed somebody.
yeah, maybe now he's like, you know, like he went to get irritated, like start doing the whole thing, but now he's like,
Yeah, it's clear he wants you to leave.
yes.
He's
Oh,
like,
yeah, no, if
he's
I'm
like
getting
hitting
that
the
sense
ground.
from the cow, I'll like hurry my shit up and go.
his bloodlust is satiated for now.
Meanwhile, Aurelia, you see somebody just munch on some people and leave them a little drier, a little less colorful, almost like a grayscale.
Is Kelder coming back, like my direction?
Yeah, and I just kind of casually come back the exact same direction I came from, and since you're probably from the direction I came from,
What was that?
what? Bunch of bodies. I got this, and I show the potions that I found. And
Not
like I'm
that.
holding on to the resources too, but I specifically show the potions because I don't know what I'm gonna do with them.
Not that the
You're
other
carrying
thing.
all the grocery bags in one trip, you know.
Okay, we need to make some space over here and there. Okay. we're gonna
Okay,
eat some-
Sugar, you've seen a cow before, right?
Not the cow. Oh my god.
Then I don't. That's I mean, I don't know what that is. Oh, I think that's what they call an Asimar, an Amar, and I don't know
I
what
get a
the other
show.
one looks like. A skinny dude.
Aurelia is also an Asimar, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah, she
that's oh, never mind. I mean, you know what Asimars are. I butcher the name every time. And then I don't know, that one's like a skinny dude. I don't get it. And then I just continue forward like nothing happened.
What?
But I'm in
Where-
a more pleasant mood. I'm definitely like,
You're feeling better. I'm
She's
happy
just
to
like,
see
no,
you,
wait,
Kelder.
wait, and then just kind of after him.
You see, a day without your kids, you're already feeling great.
Mm-hmm.
exactly. No children were hurt in this one.
Yes. Sorry. So,
Alright. Quartermaster. Master some quarters.
yes, that was a performance. Yes.
If is that you kind of like, because the quartermaster is kind of like the team mom essentially. This is
Yes.
I just didn't want to call it team mom.
I can be a team mom. I don't care.
So yeah, if you're like, you know, and if your whole thing is at camp, you're like
Yes.
entertaining people,
And-
keeping
yeah,
spirits
probably.
up.
Hopefully, I'll do
people moving.
good. I will try. Okay. I suck.
Nine's average. That's fine.
Okay,
You're fine.
okay.
Just keep going.
Yes. So I would like to, if it's average, I pick nothing. Yes.
You picked nothing.
Nothing. Yes.
Nothing at all. Let's get that adventure music up. We're not tense.
Okay, guys, we did great our first day. Nobody died today. At least not yet. I
So
thought
it's
you're
also-
feeling good.
So if
Sorry.
you want to keep track at home, you can mark we got one attention. If I rolled a 1 on a 1d6, there's another encounter today.
So do we get XP for that encounter? Since
No,
it
you get
was-
3 fucking resources. That's what you get.
Yes.
Or 4 resources.
4.
Also, figure out the traveling, you carrying shit.
So eat 2 stuff.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
When we get
you
back
do
to the
3.
thing, I'm like, guys, I got this, and I just like,
Eat.
bleh.
Mm.
That wasn't all you got.
Atlas
Yeah, for
looks like
hating-
what else was found. Like that's
for,
how Atlas.
For hating Asimar so much, you must seem to think they taste good.
I was delicious. Ah, the embarrassment. Yes. Yes.
What's going on?
Didn't you just eat that person while I was watching you?
Mm.
What the fuck you talking about? I didn't eat anybody. Looking really defensive. Like
Okay.
stand up, do like the whole size up thing. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about?
Mm.
Get in your face.
Maybe there's some misunderstanding here. This is
If Kelder starts to get in the face, I do the thing, the equivalent of the guy on the subway who like eats food to like separate people. So I just kind of like just kind of like get in there to like separate the people.
I saw him
Do the,
fight
do the
a dead
back up
body.
room.
Oh, he's an old guy. They do weird shit.
Bite dead bodies?
What?
I don't know what his kinks are. Maybe I don't know.
Look, you don't know what you saw, kid. Maybe you should mind your own business. I don't know how old you are, by the way. It doesn't matter to Kelder. You're young. You look young. Goddamn whippersnapper.
Oh my god.
Let's just not fight. We need to stick together and be okay.
As long as I'm on the opposite end of the line from him.
Okay. Gilder, you're in the front.
No longer helping, look
I ain't
out.
gonna cause any trouble for you if you don't cause any trouble for me, kid, okay?
Yeah,
Don't
as long
even
as
know
you don't
got your
bite on me while I'm
your-
sleeping.
I'm not biting on anybody, okay?
Well,
Me-
once when you were drunk,
None of
Gilder,
that
remember
kinky
that?
shit.
In the bar, when I finished my performance, you got really Okay, that's a different story. Don't mind me.
Orla, are you wearing your robes?
Yes.
Could Atlas and Aurelia make religion rolls for me?
Okay.
Kelder can too if he gives a fuck, but
He
No,
doesn't
Kelder
give
doesn't give a
the
fuck.
Oh.
alright, so Atlas gets the 20. Aurelia, Michaela, you can decide what they know. If it's 11 enough to know,
Maybe you've heard definitely earlier about this religion about death and maybe a name, Ash Kilgore. Maybe you've heard of it. Yes.
alright. What would a 20 know then?
Oh, Ash Kilgore is one of the only living gods left on the plains of this world that we know. Some people worship her because they believe there's a natural cycle of life and death. So if you die, it's not that bad. But they still can maybe bring you back to life if you really need maybe help. They cherish the cycle. She's the living god still among us, and
They're known the disciples of the last hope.
yes. And it's a sickle. It's the symbol for them
No,
is
you
A
got it.
sickle on
never
a sickle on top of a porcelain white mask.
What's
Yes.
the
I
name?
thought you meant like it's a cycle, life and death.
Disciples are disciples of the last hope.
yes.
Follow Ash Kilgorn, who is believed to be the only remaining living god, at least for non-gnolls or hobgoblins or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And I have a beautiful cape, which is see-through, of course, but it still has a symbol on it.
You also notice the same symbology on Leah as well.
Yeah, Leah, girl.
Yeah. Leah and Orlith are real kind of friendly this whole time. They're just kind of like, oh yeah.
She shall be
Great.
mine.
So someone that eats dead bodies and the other two worship them.
What the fuck? I've seen. You've eaten
That's
meat?
good. Sorry. Serious.
Friggin' eating dead bodies. What the fuck? you
Corpses
kids
and
thinking these
humanoids? Okay.
I did not eat anything, okay?
What a party. We're doing great. Yes.
Leah's like, well, as long as it was better than with the Tatsuo and Rio. They were. If Kelder was there too, he was something.
They were
I
iffy.
was a what? What do you mean by that something?
Oh, calm down, Kelder.
Getting attacked from all sides here, you
What?
kids and goddamn.
What do you mean iffy?
Up from
I
this
mean-
side.
We're like the
We weren't as
children.
efficient as I would have liked to be.
Interesting.
What you remember
They have
from
a
a
bet.
lot of the fight is that Kelder wasn't even there during the majority of the fight.
Yeah.
He fucked off. He's like,
Yeah,
goodbye.
It's like the party was. Well, I can see why they all have their own reputations of not working well with others.
I'll have to note that for next time.
Goddamn, I'll show you your goddamn reputation.
Well, then prove me wrong, Kelder.
I have been very helpful on this mission. Look at all the shit I just brought you, your ladyship.
Oh, thank you. Just, if I do die, don't bite too hard.
What the fuck do you mean by that? What the fuck fuck you mean by that? And he like
That's a
acts
good
like
one.
he's
And
about to
she
twist
just,
the
like,
cup, and then he
chuckles.
just kind of like
Yeah.
moves over.
I think I'm in love.
Yeah. No encounter today, guys. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Encounter with
no,
Kelder.
Encounter with Kelder.
He is the encounter.
Kelder also, I think you realize as you're eating this food, this stuff is not going to sustain you. You gain no benefit from eating food. You need a different
Yeah,
way
no.
to stave off exhaustion.
God damn it.
Kristen, seriously, did you get like turned into a vampire?
It's sunny outside.
Kind of. I ended up sucking the blood out of a guy that looked like my child, and then found out that it was just a dude.
Not so much
Yeah.
the blood, more so just
Yeah,
their emotions.
their essence, their emotions.
Yeah.
It
What
was a
really
good
makes
day.
a person a person.
Interesting.
You know.
She's literally an
And now I
emotional
find
sucker.
that I am an emotional vampire. You could call me.
Yes. Just like in real life.
You're your sister?
Wow.
Holy shit!
Burn.
Damn, Michaela.
Got her!
Laying the
my
smack
leg hurt.
down.
Come on.
It
Damn.
was a fun session. That happened, and then promptly the party fighting like 20 dudes and just murdering all of them.
It was good.
Oh my
It was
God.
ridiculous.
Like we didn't do to those hobgoblins.
I think my kill count got racked up like.
Everybody's kill count really went through the roof on that one. That was the.
Oh yeah.
the
Sylvia
kill-
did
kill
something
job.
that day. It was good.
So the day goes, the night goes, as nights do.
Mhm.
You all get a great rest, except for probably Kelder, because I don't think he's gotten a good rest in the past 10 years.
Oh no.
You know, racked with guilt and. Also, this whole emotional vampire thing was not my fault either. I was coerced into it.
I just
Like, it
gave
wasn't
you a
like my
lot of
choice.
saving throws.
All that
It was
heat,
kind of your
guilt,
You guys kind of walked into
and-
it. It's okay.
and emotional baggage now.
Sylvia was just like,
Yeah,
what the
and then right
fuck?
before it, I was haunted by the vision. Like, I always have my dead son around, but like this time my son like threatened my life.
Holy
He like
shit.
turned into a monster and was like, "I'm gonna murder you." And then later I became an emotional vampire. It was
Oh
great.
my
It was
god.
a great session.
Holy shit.
So yeah.
I did
I
this
know
all.
if there's one person I can just fuck with, it's Kristen. So back to the adventure.
Hmm.
We can just go ahead and do those rolls again, unless you guys.
Yes.
Oh, you guys are over encumbered. You've marked off one food, right, Michaela?
Yes.
So, but now you have two things over, so you need to
Yes,
either
we-
eat something, smoke something, or just take the hit of exhaustion for today.
Okay. We're definitely smoking, guys, today. We need to, like, let our stuff out. So, we are going to do some of the weed, as we like to call it. And we're going to have a really fun time and maybe get some
You
inspiration
sound like a terrible tour guide.
So you guys wake and bake.
Now, if you look to your left, we're gonna have some weed, okay?
today.
Alice is like a big pipe.
Yes.
And maybe it's some alcohol to spice things up a bit. I don't know.
Just
So
give me the
temp
fuck.
HP goes away after a long rest.
Okay, then no. We don't need the alcohol. But we need
Who smokes?
inspiration.
Who wants to smoke?
Me.
I will.
need to smoke.
Mm.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, everybody gets
Everyone else is doing it.
You smoked 3 whole marijuanas.
I did 3 of them.
So then we need one more so we can eat extra food or just
No, you guys, you
Oh.
gained 2 new resources, right? And then you
Yes.
ate food. And
Yes.
Then smoked.
Oh, okay, we're good.
So you're,
Let me just fix this. Okay, and you're
you
fine.
guys got 1 thing of food left.
Yes.
She doesn't smoke, so like, it really is over there like hacking and coughing.
You probably don't even get high because you can't smoke.
Atlas's smoke comes out of his ears every time he just takes one. And then they pour out on either side.
Yo, how are
Uh,
you doing that?
A family secret.
Oh.
Probably
Who are
empty
these
brain.
crazy people?
Mm.
Do you need water, sweetie?
Sure.
Here you go.
Atlas, go ahead and give me a perception, or not? Your normal, your survival roll.
Another
with
one?
advantage.
Okay.
Every day. That's what we're doing.
Yes.
Every day.
Alright.
Every single day.
I rolled one, though.
Oh,
Okay.
yes, survival.
Oh,
13.
13. That's an average roll.
Okay.
Keep going.
I'm gonna. So Aurelia didn't do anything yesterday because she just totally fucked off the lookout stuff. After that display, so she's gonna move to like probably helping with the quartermaster stuff.
Yeah.
So you get advantage.
This is how you do a high kick.
Let's see here. Well, I didn't need you. I got a goddamn 25 anyways.
All right. Choose one from the list.
Let's go for can't bank extra food. So
Well, you
I-
can if you do bank extra food. You just eat it today.
Do we? So we used up 2 slots, so we're okay, right?
Yes. Right now you guys
So
are
there's no
back at
exhaustion.
baseline.
Okay.
I want to declare an interesting landmark.
All right. Let me move you to the next text over. What landmark do you declare? You feel free to draw it on the map if you want.
Yes. It doesn't screw you over
It's
at
gonna
all.
be a penis.
In this area around us, what's the most interesting thing? Like, what has been marked so far by this area?
Nobody has traveled this hex yet. You are just south of the boar den that you visited before. This area is, I think it's like there is pretty much no sunlight coming in. It's a real thick forest here. You guys are deep in the thicket of it. So plenty of nice tall trees. Good shade. It's probably like actually really good temperature for you guys.
Landmarks right here.
Okay. So I'm gonna call this the Darkwood. Haha.
Okay.
There'd be like a giant redwood tree in the middle, like bigger than anything.
Do you want me to put that little drawing on the right or who drew that?
I did. Sorry, I was hearing
Okay.
forest, so I started to draw.
Hey,
You can draw
Tom,
whatever.
Yes.
What?
can we use this hex to mark?
Yeah, we can. Let me get rid of the bad thing real quick and put the good one there.
Yeah. That's what we are.
Mhm.
I'm triggered by seeing that.
Yeah, you see a so you're in the, what'd you call it again?
The Darkwood.
Darkwood? I'll put the text in there. Who knows what lurks in the Darkwood?
Yeah.
I
Other than
can't-
pleasant temperatures and.
It's just because
casual
it's like not too hot because you got a lot of shade the whole time. So give me that advantage. Give me your guys's whatchamacallit roll.
Me?
Your
Nope.
quartermaster roll.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's me. Sorry. So, probably again performance. Would give it simple and with advantage.
20. Oh, acing it. Give me a goodie.
Beautiful.
Okay, so I would like to, let's see. Okay, I like to tell the story, but also. But extra HP is always good.
I mean, if you guys aren't hurt, you guys don't have.
You know what? I would like somebody to tell me a story of their past, and I
Sure.
will pick. Meeny. You know what? I want to know more about Atlas. You know, Atlas. He looks like a really chill guy who doesn't seem. Maybe he's an evil, has a dark past that we need to know about to beware, and I'll bring it back for him not to kill us. Yes.
Feel free to ask for a prompt or something too. If you-
Secret
it's
serial
a
killer.
broad
Yes.
thing,
So, where prompt. So, Atlas.
Mm-hmm.
Before you became a druidic astrology type of verbal that you are, where are
Mm-hmm.
where are you originally from? Like, what made you what you are today?
That's something I haven't really thought about in a while. I was
I think first time, opened my eyes, I believe I was born of the stone. Bastion, the mountain, that's my home. That's where I'm from. I remember being real small and getting bigger and growing. I remember nature seemed to guide me where a parent normally would, but the stone, I come from the stone.
God, I love your characters.
Everyone loves that. I'm gonna be so sad when I kill him.
Oh my god.
The stone, you say? Wow.
Mhm.
Wow. So did you, like from a spell, or when you say stone, were they stoned when they had you, or?
Yeah, Leah just like snorts a little bit.
No, not intoxicated, no.
Okay.
A big rock. A big old rock. I think I remember being, nothing, and then I was something. I just sort of stepped out of the rock.
And how's life treated you so far, Atlas?
Oh,
Stepping out of rocks.
Well, I always figured I had some kind of purpose, so I've been searching for a while, and
I mean, have you ever been angry before? This light satisfaction, this almost contentment is infuriating.
I got mad a couple times. I've been mad before. Usually when people try to hurt my friends, I tend to get a little angry.
Angry?
I turned over to Orlando.
Or
I said,
satisfyingly angry? Tell me.
I don't know if satisfaction's what I see, but it's a good tool, anger, when it's used properly.
Whatever. I humph, and then I just lean away. I don't move away from the conversation, but I lean like I'm not in it anymore.
Well, I've been angry, I've been happy, I've been sad. I'm like any of you. Just born of a rock.
Okay. A rock.
Beautiful.
Noted.
I think I remember the rock. Oh, maybe I'll take you there sometime. Kind of like a home of mine, really.
Really?
On the mountain, yeah.
Like a crystal gem. Yes.
More like a rock.
Okay.
You seem like a boulder, big stone.
And now you're so fluffy.
But notice he is not a bear, unlike the other furbolg we all know.
I was described a bear, and I went with it.
That's real nice.
Bear bulg.
That's real nice of you to ask. Not a lot of people do.
And then I pray a little.
Fucking prayer.
Oh my god.
So Ed, you already have inspiration. Normally this would also give you inspiration.
Double inspiration.
So, dude, I was literally about to say.
Yeah.
Inspiration. You can have two. I don't care. Inspiration will stack if it's from different sources, if that makes sense.
I love it.
So you can't just smoke weed all day. You get a bunch of inspiration.
Dang it.
Dang.
In moderation. In moderation, guys, okay?
Okay.
So, traveling on next day. No encounter again, everybody.
Yeah.
Weird, because normally I couldn't go a night without rolling encounter so far. I've only rolled once on encounter.
Yeah, normally we're dead. You know, dragons and shit.
So, would somebody give me... you guys want to go to the right or to the down right? Which one do you guys want?
Let's go him. Maybe.
Yeah. Alright. Go ahead and give me your survival roll.
Pathfinder picks it on the map, yeah.
If Pathfinder wants to draw a line of where we'd like to go and draw a route.
I got you. I'll get him. Let's
after
see.
your
Oh,
wonderful
no,
survival.
there we go. 24.
24.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah,
Stars
she's
are
a-
real
she's a
clear
goodie.
tonight.
She's a goodie.
Choose a goodie.
Killing
Let's
it.
see here.
This
Good
is a very
stuff.
good adventuring outside party because Kelder's got that +7 perception too.
I'm just so dang nice. Let's leave a trail.
Oh,
Oh.
put another C marker in there. All
12
right.
this time, huh?
Well, average. Keep moving.
And performance 21.
You have advantage also, which is a crit.
22.
So choose 2.
Okay.
Choose 2.
I would love.
What would you do without me?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
spirit.
What is it that really pushes this over the edge? What are you guys doing that really just makes the party feel at home here?
What are you doing? Aurelia will like enhance it.
Okay, well, I am performing, of course. I'm playing my saxophone and trying to do my way and to make everybody feel okay and happy in this group. And I was teaching you my high kicks.
Damn it.
So maybe you do a split, which I didn't know that you can do. And it's like, oh, damn.
And then like as the splits bottom out, I cast thaumaturgy on the saxophone,
Yes.
and it gets 3 times as loud.
So I would love to. We don't need the HP for now. We don't have exhaustion yet. We can bank some kind of gear if we really want.
Do you
So,
guys,
wait,
how
no.
much food do you guys have, by the way?
Yeah.
I'm
Now have
got
only
berries.
Yes.
Berries?
Mm-hmm. Oops, all berries.
Oops! Oh my gosh! I was really hoping somebody would.
I would maybe like to definitely ask somebody to tell their story about the pack, and this time I would like Aurelia to tell me more about her. After that freaking split in the thaumaturgy, I'm like, hey, so I don't know if you're an ASMR, probably not. So you are new to see. Are you are you open with that?
She is an ASMR.
Okay, so because I just want to know if people know, or is it like a secret or not? Well, we know. Wait, I saw you turn, so you know what? Yes, Ariel. So you know the wing thing that you did. Like, why did you leave the place up and away?
I never lived in a place up and away, but
You know what I mean.
no, I actually lived with my parents, and I don't know. I wasn't satisfied with my lifestyle. I
What were you
needed to leave and make a mark on the world. I needed everyone to see how amazing I am.
Ooh,
I snort.
amazing. Well, that split impressed me definitely.
I'm glad you like that. It was kind of a spur of the moment thing.
Yeah. You have inspiration, double inspiration.
Double inspiration.
But the other second thing, I don't know what to pick because we have like no empty slots.
So when Kelder like throws his comment out, I wanna cast thaumaturgy and like turn around like really quick, like over her shoulder, and she's gonna like growl at you, and her eyes go like blazing.
Mhm. Yeah.
I look at in shock for just a second, and then I smile. Like, I guess
And
you're
then
not
she-
fucking that happy.
And then she turns around. It was like it never happened. Just like a quick like half-second thing,
Yeah.
and then nothing.
Okay, maybe you don't absolutely suck.
Calder, it's been 3 days.
Oh fuck!
You're hungry. Maybe you should have brought your little tied-up slave with you.
Sylvia is like rocking her. You're doing fine. You're not gonna die. We still need to turn.
Consume.
No, we're not bringing that into this campaign. No.
The level of exhaustion for tomorrow.
What
Oh.
Not yet.
shit.
I will tell you. I will tell you when you take a level.
Well, then
of
I'm getting
exhaustion.
hungry, and so Kelder's gonna suddenly get like more
Well-
and more irritable.
It will be tomorrow. Yeah. So you
Visibly?
all-
Is he like hiding, or is he like kicking people's bedroll?
You're sleeping, you just hear it kick, and like, get up!
Like, yeah, like in the morning, Kelder's gonna be first up because the hunger's been gnawing at him and he's just waiting to wake up.
Hasn't slept yet.
And then and when he wakes everyone up, he doesn't wake you up by like just saying get up. He like screams in your ear and kicks you and asshole.
So Kelder, I think you're the first one. You're the one that this would happen to.
Oh no.
You're up. You're tossing and turning. Maybe it's on your watch, right? Maybe you're like, you can just go to sleep. I'm not sleeping anyway.
Yeah.
Kicking around. Move you back over here. We're just gonna use this map for now.
Ooh,
No reason to move you guys for a map. It's
of course not.
not. You're sitting around. I mean, with your passive perception, there's nothing that.
Can surprise us.
Yeah, and then I also hold on 1 second.
Also, Kristen, I think we forgot to say this. Since you're a part of that covenant now, you can tell me if you want a power or what power you want for it. You can reveal it whenever.
Any kind of power that has to do with some form of emotion bullshit. Like, just whether it's like I can always tell a liar or something like that, or I can like make you feel something. I don't care what it is, but I want something to keep playing on this emotion
Gotcha.
thing.
Do you want to perceive or do you want to make people feel things?
For the
Do
feeding
you want to
purposes,
give
I
people
almost
your
wanna...
curse of seeing your dead son everywhere?
Oh, not necessarily just seeing my dead son. Like, my dead son's always in the picture, but almost like a nightmare situation. You stay around Kelder too long, you start having nightmares.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay, yeah, sure. Oh, cool.
Do we get to
And so
save
then
against that?
That way, weird, irritable, and sad, which is what Kelder feeds on. So it's like almost like this dual
Are you gonna
thing.
feed up of happy emotions? No.
Doesn't help a starving man that everyone smells like steak. So. Oh.
Alright, I mean, I was looking for, like, a good thing, but, like, that works.
Oh.
Oh
no.
my god.
No, Kelder's life has been awful. Let's keep it up, man.
Oh my god.
Poor
Also,
also,
children.
I always
It's
set
up to
alarm.
you guys if you actually want to take, like, exhaustion or stuff. I'm not gonna force anything.
Oh my god.
Although, maybe I'll probably force a couple. If you guys are going on a long trip, it's gonna
Yep.
start getting.
You guys can have like that kind of whatever thing where you're like nightmares are coming out, so whatever that reveals about your character at the time or whatever.
Maybe. Like a blast from the
That's-
past.
Purposes rather than blah 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 purposes, but
Gotcha.
so
So, Kelder, as you're tossing and turning, you're sitting
I always
up,
have
you doing all-
alarm. I always have alarm cast because I have the spell alarm.
Gotcha.
Alarm's good. Alarm's good. I don't have it.
I think that's what sets it off too. You get your little doo 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 doo.
Except remember, all my spells have to do with my dead son because it's not me who has magic; it's my dead son haunting me.
Yeah.
So
I
is
think
he
you're
like
sitting there,
wailing or
and
something?
you get a nut, you get a tug on you, and you're like, Daddy, they're coming, they're coming.
to wake up
Almost
with
there.
the start. Though I wasn't truly asleep, I was just dozing, and then I'm like, "What the fuck?"
And I think you hear a little bit. You hear, yeah, that's what our boss said they would be. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I think they got the camp right here. All right. Yeah.
Get into position, and then I am going to
Not wake us up, yeah?
message first on. Let's do Leah.
Okay.
Be Leah, where it's obviously the message is like Leah's being woken up by my dead son, and being like, "There's somebody around," and then like.
Okay. We're gonna go make a stealth roll too, because I assume when you said get in position, I assume you meant
We start working.
hide so nobody kills you, but kills everybody else instead.
That I can set a trap.
Everybody just give me an initiative roll while we're at it.
Okay.
Get woken up at some point by a little kid who just kind of appears, talks at you, and then goes away.
Show me.
One of you gets woken up before initiative moves.
7. Atlas moved before me.
Let me just get Leah on there. 17. Kristen, you too. Yeah, a lot of sevens.
yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, I just blanked the fuck out on that.
Just, I'll make that what it's supposed to be.
It's okay.
There. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
you can change the number on the initiative tracker too.
Just yours.
Yeah, if you click on yourself.
You just
What
highlight.
happened? I haven't been looking at chat.
She didn't click on the token, so
She's
she
got it.
didn't
Oh,
actually
okay.
get put into the but you can edit it to what.
What'd she actually get?
What did she roll? there?
19. She got a.
19?
Wait, no,
Yeah, it should be a
no,
19.
Stealth.
It's stealth. It looks like she got
Oh.
the 8 that she rolled.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't see
Yeah,
any
I
of
rolled
that.
an 8.
Groovy. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead. So I think you hear the snickering. You see Leah just like jump up out of her sleep, like twirling around, draws out her sword, looking for whatever this thing is that just woke her the hell up. And as you all see, the menacing, undefeatable, instant TPK goblins.
Cover
They're all
me.
surrounded, they're like, yeah, get him. Yeah, fuck these guys. Yeah. And they're all like sniling around, like walking up. They're like slowly trying to sneak through, but they're like just stepping on every branch, right?
Yeah.
Leah goes first. Leah's just gonna yell and wake everybody else up.
Mm.
She's gonna yell, and I think she's gonna go start chopping down Goblin, I guess, right?
Yep.
That's why you brought her. To miss goblins. Leah's with her first miss of the campaign.
Wow.
So Aurelia, you are eyes shooting open by the sound of battle as goblins have surrounded your camp.
Oh shit!
No thanks to Kelder.
Thanks, Kelder.
I woke up one of you.
I'm gonna shout, "Thanks, Kelder!" And then I'm gonna. Ooh shit!
Epstein.
This is bad for me as a sorcerer. I'm gonna move over closer to Atlas.
Yeah.
Is he? I guess like grabbing him by the cloak and like shaking him.
Yeah,
Is he awake yet?
he's starting to roll awake. Yeah,
Atlas.
yeah. You can. He's awake.
And then I'm gonna use an action to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Weak.
Excuse me?
I love weak.
Weak. Defensive move.
Sucks.
So.
Get out of here, Tom. Look at this shit. I have
Boo.
14 HP normally.
Mm-hmm.
You bet your ass I'm gonna cast Mage Armor, you fuck.
Alright. Goblin boss leading the charge. He's gonna run in. And he's like, get him! Yeah! And he's got like one like long curved blade. And he's just gonna run above Atlas and just swing down on him.
Mm-hmm.
Because he attacks the closest thing to him. So the first attack has advantage. Does a 14 hit you, Atlas?
It
Yeah.
does.
You are cut into for 5 damage. The next attack would regularly have disadvantage but it's at normal 12.
Dude
Yes.
hits me.
Oh, shit.
He's a druid, dude.
Don't cut my
He
floor.
hasn't cast
7
Dark
damage.
Skin
Wait
yet.
a minute. Don't I have a... Let me see
You have a
something.
shield?
Leather armor. What's the leather armor give you? Let me see here. What's leather armor give? Shouldn't it give more than 11?
Hide should be... what's your dex bonus?
0.
Okay, hide should be 12.
Okay.
Which
Oh,
both still hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 5 and 7. Alright.
As this goblin is just like jumped on top of you. And is just... He's chopping.
Oh my
chopping
god.
at- Now they're all yelling. And they're all in a frenzy.
That's the way
Do they
we
all
are.
have... Is it all swords?
Yeah, you're all awake. They all have swords. They all have little swords. Kelder, what do? You see Atlas get this goblin riding on him,
I
chopping into
am
him.
No.
to to turn into a goblin.
Alright, spend your turn to not attack.
That's what I do. And then
Yeah, you're still hidden too. You're still hidden.
And then, so I take my action to not attack, and that to turn into the goblin. I am going to hold on.
I'll give you a green icon for goblin. I don't know why goblins aren't green by default in 5th edition. Like, come on, man.
Go 30.
What would beige?
If you're
So-
stealth, if you're sneaking, you can only move half your movement speed.
Turned into a goblin. I'm going to just kind of walk
Okay.
away. Think I'm trying to sneak, but everyone can see me.
Okay. Okay.
I'm trained.
You're just so
and
casual
I'm just
about
like,
it.
goblin.
Yeah, I think the goblin over here sees you and he's like, "Ah, brother, now we yell. We don't sneak now. Now we yell."
Oh,
Ah, ah, ah. No roll to deceive goblins. They just fail. They're goblins. They just fail.
Yes.
Orlith, you are awake.
Ah! I will
You
immediately.
see Atlas being like
If
skewered.
you don't have an attack, I can get you one. Next
I
turn.
can-
You could hold it.
We've been there. We've been there.
So I would like to give somebody a bardic inspiration, which would be Atlas.
Hmm.
And what I roll for that, yeah?
Nope, you just give it to him.
He has the inspiration, bardic inspiration, and I sing him a song. Don't hurt my fluffball. You can get him off. And I will use my action actually now to.
What can you even do?
I can do thunderclap.
Oh.
So I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
I'm gonna step right here, and with thunderclap, can I hit two goblins that are like down?
So thunderclap
Yes.
is when you clap your cheeks.
Oh my god.
No,
I turn
so
around.
thunder wave
Yes.
is the spell.
Comes out from you.
Cone. Thunderclap is the AOE,
Thunder-
right? Everything adjacent to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have both
Wait.
of them. You have randomly gotten both thunderclap and thunder wave.
Yeah,
Congrats.
you've got-
So I
So-
think in this situation I would do.
So the way thunder wave works is it's a 15-foot cone,
Mhm.
which means it goes out 15 feet.
Oh, okay.
And pretty much the way you think of it is every square you make when you do it, add one more. So your first, so here I'll draw it actually. So
Okay.
for example, since it's a cone, so it gets bigger as it goes out. So your first square would just be here, right?
Okay.
And then your second square, you could have it like this.
Uh-huh.
Then your third square, you could do this. Does this how this works?
So are you doing Thunder Wave right
That's
now?
right.
Oh,
Thunder Wave is a 15-foot cube. So,
Oh,
but
it's
you
a
place the cube where you want. So the only difference between Thunder Wave and Thunder Clap, I'll make a little red thing right here.
You're thinking burning hands.
Yeah,
think
is
a burning hand,
either you
but-
can place a square around you, like
Oh,
I am
but-
right now, or you,
and it
it
has to be touching where you are.
has to be touching where you are. So you could
That's
put
fine.
one in any place around, like I am right now, if you can see this thing, and then the Thunder Clap is right on top of you, like this.
Thunderclap.
Okay.
Thunder Clap is on top of you. Thunder Wave
Don't
is a
thunderclap
square
those
anywhere around you. Yeah, it's the same
want
square.
that.
Yeah.
I want the one where anywhere around me.
Yeah, this
so I
is
don't
the
hit
better
anybody,
one for not hitting your friends and not putting
So-
yourself in direct fight.
But they're not two enough together.
You know they're all about to charge
Yeah.
in.
It could be one to
Go on.
save for
I
when
will-
they
I
get
will-
to you.
I will hold that so when I have two in my little cube, I can clap.
Alright, when two are in your cube,
Yes.
clap the cheeks. It's also
Yeah,
worth
it's a
noting
3x3.
you are concentrating on the spell. So if you get hit before you cast it, you still have to make a Constitution saving throw or lose the spell.
You do.
When I am ready to
And-
clap my cheeks, I will be like, cover me!
And on their turn, they go one at a time.
They do.
So just to do it quickly, we'll do one. We'll run in here and attack you.
Can I do my thunderclap?
You said 1, 2.
Ah!
Yeah.
Okay.
He will hit you for 5 damage. Make a Constitution saving throw.
So
Oh,
you
no.
just have to get a DC 10.
Constitution. I have -3 in Constitution.
Oh
Just gotta get above a 10.
no! Oh!
Crit! Crit!
You hold it.
Yes!
Michaela never rolls bad, guys. Don't worry.
What happened with my 2 characters, Tom?
I rolled great. That's what happened.
It did.
I rolled even better.
So take that 5.
So the next goblin's gonna run up,
Now blast.
I'm
What?
clapping.
click it, roll the damage. They'll make con saves, right?
You're waving. Yeah, con saves.
All right. 1 succeeds, 1 fails. It takes 5 damage.
Nice.
And it's knocked back, right?
On Thunder Wave, are you clicked the wrong one, by the way. You wanted to click
Oh.
Wave. Wave is more damage.
Oh, that's why
Sorry.
the damage is so.
Sorry.
I was
Yeah,
like,
it's
wait,
2d8.
I will
guess
do
you can
that.
look at that.
Sorry. I'll do Thunder Wave at level.
And it'll be half for the successful, yeah.
Level 2. Whoa.
Yeah.
What you
Here we
make
go.
sure to put your spell slot back that you
Yeah.
used.
Yep. So it's on the save, it's half damage, and if you failed, you're pushed 10 feet away.
So you straight murder one. One goes flying off that stabbed you. The other takes 5 damage.
Yes.
This bad boy's got 7 HP.
Okay.
And he swings at you
I have. Okay.
for 7 damage.
And I would like to use my thaumaturgy because he hit me. Yes.
That doesn't. Nope. You're not
No.
thinking of the right thing. You're thinking of Hellish
Hellish
Rebuke.
Rebuke.
Yes, that's what I want to use. Thank
Which
you.
you can't. You already used your reaction because you held the spell.
That's true.
Okay. Next time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
All
Come
right.
at me.
This guy's gonna run over. We're gonna get 2 attacks on Leah. Miss and a hit.
Oh my god.
3 damage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35, 40, 45. They just converge is what
Yeah.
they do.
Mhm.
Damn it.
This one. Kristen, one of them runs by you. I think the one that was over here would have ran by you. You can take an attack of opportunity on him if you want.
Fucking attack of opportunity. I'm gonna shock this
Alright.
guy out of his
You
shit.
have advantage
Mhm.
because he
'Cause
thinks you're
a
his
goblin.
friend.
Does that count as a sneak attack situation?
Yep, if you have advantage on the attack.
Advantage,
get
yeah, you can
attack.
sneak.
I'm a
Nail 'em.
motherfucker.
Believe in you, Kristen.
Oh yeah, I don't think you can't not kill him. Yeah.
Oh,
So he makes it around here. He's like, "Yes, we charge, brother!" And he like goes to run by you, and you just fucking.
Fucking stab the shit out of him. I want it to be painful.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think you get like the dagger right in his gut, and he goes to like hold on to you, and his diamond. He's like, "Why?
And then
We were destined for glory, brother."
down, and it can take my next turn, but as he goes the fuck down, I go to feed.
oh, jeez.
Okay.
No, chill.
My next turn, guys. Sorry.
Mhm.
Kelder has no chill.
So Orlith, you actually take 1 more attack.
No, I don't.
Is another one moved? Orlith the tank, yo.
Orlith passed
Oh,
her
That's like
Jeez.
17 every single time.
Ah.
Orlith passed her concentration check, and 2 are in her square.
Yeah, she already cast the spell.
I totally forgot that.
And
Mommy.
I need to do a wisdom. No, I don't have to anymore.
No, you
Okay.
don't. You're
Hmm.
fine. You're fine.
I am fine, guys. Oh, I'm bleeding. So
Atlas.
bad.
Atlas, you got this little goblin on. He's not grappled you. You can still just like shove him off.
So
And,
it's that anime moment where we don't see Atlas in the frame and we just see the little goblin, and then he rises up like a big dark shadow, and you just see the eyes immediately flash red, and we just see like the shadow over his face, and he just puts a hand out towards the stone wall and grasps his fist and just pulls out rocks from the stone wall, just big boulders, and he's gonna use magic stone to rip 3 boulders out of the wall.
Sensuously describe the way he's feeling right now.
Atlas right now, blind rage. He just will destroy the things that are. He will annihilate the things that are.
Come here. I need you right now.
So he will rip that out, and as he does, as he rips the wall to pieces and these floating stones sort of circle around him, he raises his huge fucking club, the big, massive galactic orb at the end. And he just goes to slam it down on this guy, on this boss, and I will shillelagh for an action.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh. So yeah,
Shillelagh.
let's do a shillelagh here. And since I don't apparently get a macro for shillelagh, it's just using my. What happens if I pop it out here? Does it just say shillelagh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting that it doesn't have a thing for it. So I'm using my wisdom bonus to strike.
There might be an entry on your attacks.
It didn't plug, so obviously that would have to make. Yeah, kind of lame. So I'm using my wisdom instead, so I get a +5. So let's roll 1d20.
Bardic, yes.
In case
Inspired.
I'll use the bardic if I fail. So let's
Yeah,
see.
you can decide after you attack.
Oh,
Like to use the bardic inspiration.
yes.
Don't think I need the bardic inspiration.
Oh, yes.
So as you go down to hit this goblin boss, right?
Yeah.
You go to swing down, and we see the goblin boss, and he just goes, "Hey, you, switch!" And he just grabs his friend. He's like, "Wah!"
Yeah,
As a
reaction.
reaction, the goblin boss can redirect the attack. to
Yeah,
chase the
he
goblin.
absolutely can. That's one of
And
the
they
cool things.
switch places, and you hit the goblin instead.
Very
Nice.
nice. It will be then 2d8 plus
Three?
3.
A likely death.
Mm.
Immediately just crush him under the orb.
This goblin switched places. The other guy was like, "Sure thing, boss. I got it."
Just annihilated. That's my action, and my that would be okay. He's dead. I'm immediately going to. I'll stay here since Orlith probably wants me at her back. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. As I said, cover me.
Let me do the save first. Okay. Yeah, they're still fighting.
Mhm.
They're not afraid.
I'm not afraid.
So
Yeah.
Leah's turn to take a stand.
Everybody.
Raise a
Give me
hand.
another one of those.
As all the goblins are rapping suddenly.
Yes, yes. Ah.
So from Leah, you see her. She's like trying to fend off these two goblins here.
Yes.
And then you see her like let out like this whistle at like almost like it's this discordant whistle, and you can almost see the black smoke like fly out of her mouth.
Yes.
At one of the goblins next to you, Erlith.
Oh.
As she deals it 8 damage.
Nocturne of Shadow.
And you see it just enter, and the goblin's face just starts to like just goes like cold, and he just kind of like shrivels up and just falls down.
That's cool.
Earlier,
For my action, I sent her a kiss.
Which one? Which one got slaughtered?
the one southwest of Erlith.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this one right here. Just gonna, so seeing Atlas like rip the shit out of the wall, and then one of the goblins drop, she's gonna reach into her pack finally and pull out her focus and kind of hold it in the air, and she's going to just light's gonna like spray out of it in the direction of those 3 goblins and just cast Scorching Ray.
Nice.
All right, disadvantage. Which
Ooh,
goblin is each one going at?
Christ.
It's 2 rolls, so roll another d20.
Just the 3,
You failed,
just the 3 in range.
Okay.
So
You
like these 3 here.
You don't have to second roll that first one because you're taking the 1.
Yeah.
But I would switch
Uh,
it to disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
For melee. One's in melee.
You're in melee.
Okay.
Only ones you point at in melee.
Oh shit, that one's gonna be good too.
All right.
I need to set disadvantage. Yep. So this is the lower one.
Wow.
Okay.
Got him. So
Which goblin
damage.
was that?
So damage on that boy, the boss 3.
Boss guy.
All right. He takes 8.
And then the final of the 3.
Oof.
So yeah, you scorch the goblin. He's like, and he like starts. He grabs the goblin next to him and starts like rubbing him on the street. Good. And he's like, hey. He's like talking up at you. You look at me. You don't mess with my clothes like that. And he's gonna take a couple swings at you. First one is a regular. It's an 18.
Shield.
All right. What does that make your AC then?
19,
19 till the end of your next turn, right?
I believe.
It should be.
Yeah,
I
plus
think
5
so.
bonus to AC, so 14 plus 5.
And the next says disadvantage. Doesn't hit.
Ching, ching.
Kelder, your turn.
I am going to come out from the shadows, still in my goblin form, like maniacally screaming, and then run up here and stab.
Oh, or did you want to spend your turn feeding?
Oh, you were gonna
That was
feed,
for I'm
yeah.
Yum,
Yep.
yum.
All right, add temp HP equal to your level.
Except
As
I'm
you
gonna
feast.
move here to feed. Right here, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, looking over these small goblins, you see off in the distance, you see another goblin. Nom 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 nom. nom.
Cannibals.
Or
Temp
less.
HP, you said?
Yeah, give yourself temp HP equal to your level.
I love cool.
Let's see here. Uh-huh.
There's surely no way your party could ever surmount these odds.
If you choose to use one of my rocks, Kayla, it would
Yes,
be
I
better.
think
It would be better for you to hit somebody farther away than right next
Yeah.
to you.
You will have disadvantage.
Yeah, range spells in melee or no.
That's only
So-
if they're targeting the melee creature, correct, Tom? Or do you do it differently?
We looked this one up. If you have a creature within 5 feet of you, you have disadvantage on melee's attacks.
Or on
So
melee
I cannot-
attacks?
Or on ranged attacks.
All range
So I
It
cannot-
attacks?
requires a ranged attack roll.
Oh,
So I
okay.
cannot do the ranged attack.
You can, you just have disadvantage.
You can,
Okay.
it just sucks.
So I would maybe.
Interesting.
Let me just read this quickly. So, I would like to use. I will use pyrotechnics to light a fire underneath this goblin who's Bylea.
Spell and shit.
Yes, which is right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to put it right underneath the goblin that has been already hit by Leah, and he needs to. Then there will be smoke afterwards. Is being cast, so there's gonna be like.
Okay.
You're right. I've been doing it wrong for years.
So normally there has to already be fire there. for you to
Yeah,
do
it
it,
counts.
But in this case, I'm just saying it's fine. It's fine.
Thank you.
So we know in the future. So you'd like to
Yeah.
make thick smoke heavily obscure the area?
The goblins, at least. So
Okay.
Leah's out of it, but the goblins are. Wait, so
I
I can
gotcha.
use them. Yeah.
I gotcha. I'm just gonna put an icon on them.
She did smoky stuff. I want to do some smoky stuff too for her.
As you like the fire near there just turns into a shit ton of smoke.
Yes.
All right. Bonus action.
A bonus action. I have none yet. Nothing.
All
yet.
right. Would you
Okay,
like
I
to
don't-
move or?
I cannot move. No, I'm gonna stay where I am.
All right. Goblin's turn.
Yes.
One goblin attacks Aurelia. This is who he's in front of.
Mhm.
Hey,
Oh.
19 AC my ass
Christ, dude.
for 9 damage. It's just 9
Alright.
damage.
Yeah, I mean, I got
Uh,
all that temp shit, but
Right.
jeez.
Orlith, you get one attacking you.
Ah!
Uh,
For how much? Hellish rebuke. Hellish rebuke.
eight.
Can I do
Um,
hellish rebuke?
Does that drop you?
Well, yes, but I have the thing. Remember?
What's the order of operations here? That's
Hmm?
not how that works. Yeah,
With what?
it works however you want it to work, Michaela. Do you want it to be an instant pickup or do you want it to be a delayed?
I will delay.
Delay? Alright, yeah. Then you can't Hellish Rebuke.
I will wait. I will wait. Yes.
Yeah. You get this goblin just jumps up and just carves a hole in your chest a little bit. And he, Orlith goes down. 0 HP.
Oh.
These two goblins are we're gonna see how smart they are, if they can figure out the smoke situation. Oh yeah. Yeah, they figure it out. They figure their way out of the smoke.
Ah!
And they're like, good job, buddy system, yeah. And they like high five and go to smack up Leah.
Well, they high five. That's what's their action, of course. Like, come on.
Atlas, it's your turn.
As a bonus action, I will wave my hand over towards Orlith, who's just fallen, and you just hear, "No sleep yet," and I just put it right down over there. And I'm going to use my Balm of the Summer Court, and I'm going to drop some healing onto her. I will use 2 die.
Okay.
Also, important thing we noted in the rule changes. We are playing when you're reduced to 0 HP, you gain 1 level of exhaustion.
But it doesn't do it for me the first time, though. Yes. Because we talked about it, I think, with the god.
We talked about that was with Sylvia.
That's for what? Well, that's for huh? Because they both have the same thing, but how does it work?
Then you never went down to 0 HP. If you want it to work like that, if you don't want to delay it, then you're fine. Then you're at 1 HP already.
Okay.
Are you? Okay. So yeah, so we see Orlith get taken down to 0 HP. And then Orlith, what does it look like as it's almost like you're marionetted, picked straight back up?
You see these black smoke lines just go to my body and almost like pick me up as a marionette and suck into me and give me like almost like a black eyes for a few seconds, and they like go back.
And you're
not yet.
The fuck?
So,
These guys are crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Atlas, what would you like to do?
Yeah, I wave my hand as a bonus action over Orlith. You feel a warm summer breeze, and you gain 11 HP.
Thank you.
Then I will main action. I will main action crush this guy and maybe one of his people. I don't care as long as I'm smashing things with their bones crunching under.
Yeah.
So I will go for one of these. I will use a thing. Is it 1d8?
Yep. You also have your double inspiration you can spend.
You're right. I will use one of my double inspirations. Beep. Does that do good or no? No good? Okay. 1d8.
Alright, he's got 17 AC.
Got him. That's perfect. Alright,
yeah, you go to smack him, and once again, he's like, hey man, I think you dropped something over here. I think you can switch spots with the goblin for a second.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Just fucking smashed into the dirt.
What are the stone?
He's like, ugh.
Alright, I'm gonna just gonna scooch this. I'm just gonna put this rock where I was and go right there.
Okay.
I am covered. Yay.
Leah will, actually, it's not theirs. Leah's gonna do Leah things and make them make wisdom saves that they fail.
Mm-hmm.
As this goblin next to comes out of the smoke, and just the first one. 9 though. As the first one comes out of the smoke, it tries to like attack her, and then like the smoke like reaches back in and just like pulls it back into the smoke.
Sick.
Teamwork.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Who is next? Let's see here. Rex is Aurelia. You're squaring down the goblin boss. He's like, come on, give me your best shot.
So I think she looks at him and goes like that, and the white crown comes out and the wings unfurl, and she flies 30 feet up. So he can take his
chop at your ankles.
Yeah.
No.
Misses,
Well,
bitch.
13. You cast shield.
It's 14, bro. Mage armor.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
out of here. So yeah, she just like takes off, and he can't swipe in
Yeah,
time.
he's just too short.
So she's up like 30 feet in the air. You see like her wings are out. And that is the end of my turn. That's my action.
All right. Goblin boss is gonna just one-shot everybody now.
No.
Actually, Goblin boss, he looks around. He's like, "Well, you guys clean him up. I think we got him. Good work, everybody." Bonus action to disengage. He's gonna sprint 30 feet away, or 60 feet. Or he's gonna run, I said 50, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Wait, he can go 60. Oh yeah, he gets a
He
bonus.
like
To
just
Pats on your back. He's like, go get him, boy. And
If you don't get him, I'll
And
get him.
I laugh like F.
he like sees you eating the
And
body.
I
He's
fucking
like, you
attack
keep
the
doing your
shit
thing,
out of
man.
him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that'll hit him.
Nice.
That'll
Oh!
Killed her.
she just chops his head off.
Yeah.
It's also your turn now, Kelder.
Clotheslines him with her sword.
Boom.
Going to scream wildly and then run this way.
It's Orlith.
I don't need you like knowing what I do in the shadows. So I'm
Orlith,
just
it's your turn. It's your
I'm
turn.
going
Can
to-
you kill a goblin? That
I
has
can-
2 health.
I can use my club,
Do it.
and I'm gonna try to hit him. Like I see Atlas, I'm like, okay, I can maybe do what he does. I can do stuff like that, and I'm gonna use my club, and I'm gonna use inspiration.
Okay.
Go hit him.
15 AC.
Oh.
Alright, Goblin's turn. I mean, the Goblin boss left. I think they're like, run! Just disengage. Start running. You guys can choose to just pick him off if you want. You don't have to roll anymore.
The one running from Leah. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt. At 2nd level!
I hand one of my rocks over to Orlith. Cool.
Okay.
Just.
I will
You
try
just
to
see-
throw the rock.
You see like purple lit bolts just go like as he's trying to run away from Leah. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can both just kill him. You guys don't have to roll.
I throw my baseball rock, Yes.
Oh man. That's like... Alright, we can end the session there, guys.
Yeah.
Perfect.
With
Perfect.
ordnance as the crazy man has run off into the woods.
Oh my god.
Before I return,
Good
I'm
session.
gonna change back and then like kind of come around from a different angle, like I just went off to pee or something.
Except I was in the
Crazy
air and I
goblin.
saw you run off like a weirdo.
No, you saw me. You saw a goblin run off screaming.
That's
Um,
fair. She's been a goblin the
That is
whole time.
true. That is true.
Perfect.
Elder has been nowhere to be seen.
Lucky
the
I
whole time.
didn't use that guiding bolt on you.
And maybe some
Which
of
is
these
one of
goblins.
the things to know, like when my character's running around in their form, unless you take the time to go, that doesn't seem right.
Why is he wearing a
One of the
skirt?
goblins killed a couple other goblins, but at the same time, they're goblins.
Why was that goblin eating the other goblin?
It's kind of like, well, they're goblins.
Yeah.
I'll
And
Okay.
like underneath a tree or something, I'll turn back
Just
into
cannibal
Elder and
things.
just.
Just cannibal things.
I'm gonna quick close out the stream just so that I can go pick up my wife. She's been yelling at me a little bit on text message, but all good because perfect timing. I can take off right now. I'd like to thank those who joined us in chat this evening. Unfortunately, we do not interact with chat, but we appreciate your presence, friends. And if anybody was hanging out with us in the background, we super appreciate your presence as well. It is much appreciated. I'll say appreciation as much as I goddamn want to. So I'd like to thank those who are watching later on in a VOD, whether that be on Mixer, Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube, the 4 places that we stream to using the power of Restream. You guys are from the future, we are from the past, but we're all connected in many, many, many goblin battles, of all which we will always win. Tom will always win.
I mean,
You can't kill us with goblins. Very
One
cool.
day.
Only with cows. Cows were dead.
The next time that you will see me streaming will be on Friday, probably either World of Warcraft or probably World of Warcraft. I have no idea, so we'll figure it out. Feel free to catch me then, 11 p.m. Eastern Time, for some good times. I'd like to thank, once again, Amazing Party, Amazing Cast for bringing the world to life, Mr. Tom for setting it up for us. Thank you so much for everybody's involvement. Wednesdays are always a good time. I think that is everything, friends, so no matter where you are in the world, it doesn't matter where, morning, noon, or night. Make it an amazing day, guys, because we just did. Bye!
Bye.